Hello, I'm Mr. J, and this is just one man's opinion. What do you do when you can't get no satisfaction? One of the most uncomfortable truths in relationship is this. Sometimes you can put in the time, get to know somebody, even catch real feelings for them, only to realize that physically, sexually, they just don't satisfy you. And let's be honest, that can be tough because nobody wants to admit it out loud because we taught to say love conquers all. But love without satisfaction in the bedroom can turn into frustration real quick. Here's why it matters. Physical intimacy isn't everything, but it is something. It's part of how two people connect, how they bond, and keep the relationship alive. Is that if that part is weak, the rest of the relationship can start to feel shaky too. You start carrying around quiet frustration. You start making excuses or you start pretending. And pretending, that get old fast. So what do? Well, the first thing you got to do is be honest with yourself and with them and ask, is this something that can be improved? Because sometimes it's not that they can't satisfy you, it's that they don't know how yet. Maybe nobody ever communicated it to them. Maybe their idea of intimacy is very different than yours. Maybe they just need some guidance. That's where communication comes in. And you can't expect someone to know your body, to know your rhythm, to know your desires, if you never give them the opportunity to do so. And that's not about embarrassing them. It's about teaching each other what works for each other. But here's the flip side, and this is where it gets real. Sometimes, no matter how much you talk, no matter how much you try, the chemistry just isn't there. And if that's the case, you have to ask yourself another question. Can I live with this long term? Because physical dissatisfaction doesn't just stay in the bedroom, it spills out. It creates tension. It makes you snap about little things that ain't even related. And worst of all, it can tempt you to start looking for what you're missing somewhere else. And that doesn't make you shallow. It makes you human. See, wanting to be satisfied is not a weakness. It's a need. And you deserve to be in a relationship where your needs are met. Just as much as the partner you with deserves to feel wanted by you and to feel like they're enough for you. So the choice becomes clear. If you believe improvement is possible and you had the courage to guide, teach, and grow together, that's great. But if you know deep down it's just not going to work, don't chain yourself to them or a life of quiet frustration, because love without passion feels like friendship with chores, and you didn't sign up for that. So at the end of the day, it's about being honest about your needs and brave enough to either build satisfaction together or walk away with dignity when it's not possible. Because sexual fulfillment isn't selfish. It's part of a healthy, lasting relationship. I'm Mr. J, and it's just one man's opinion. Feel free to share and put your comments below.